see. Hi. Hi, baby. How's my girl? Hi, everyone. Jackie Hay here of Hay Hay Creations. Today is January 10th, 2026. This is the 10th day of my daily vlog challenge, and I am hiding in my daughter's room right now. My husband is taking care of the baby, but I was trying to find a quiet spot, and I thought it would be cool to show you a little bit of the mural I did in my daughter's room. This was from 10 years ago when she was born, but it's pretty cool. It's a fairy tale theme, and all around the room it has dragons, and here's the cow jumping over the moon, and I'll just like kind of pan around. I'll give you a better video at the end, but I thought for today I would just talk to you about what's going on, what's coming up, and how I want to plan for my business for this year. Just because it's Saturday and there's a lot of family stuff going on, so typically on the weekends I don't do a lot of the art making. It's more for family time. So this will be a short, just talking head video. So what I'm planning on doing is the first couple weeks of the month, like week 1 and week 2, is just going to be dedicated to my Etsy shop and small items. For this year, I'm trying to find that sweet spot between, smaller pieces that might be $50 or a little bit less, because I do have a lot of collectors just from doing craft shows and things like that like to collect in that price range from me, and they're used to that. And I've been selling at craft shows as a hobby for the last 15 years. So I have a lot of people who expect smaller items from me, but at the same time, I want to focus on creating pieces that are more complex and for the higher dollar collector. And that's why I'm so excited for EHAG, and some of the other shows that I will be doing are really for collectors who want original pieces that are more like showstoppers, not just like a little conversation starter, but something really nice and big that makes a statement, and is clearly more complex. So so for the second half of the month, I'm going to be focused on creating my pieces for EHAG, which is the Eclectic Halloween Artists Guild. And at the end of every month, it's always the last day of the month, that show is an online show, and it's a group of artists who create really high quality Halloween themed art. So I'm going to be dedicating 1 or 2 weeks out of the month just for creating those pieces. In addition to that, I have some shows that are kind of more for the high dollar collector. I have the Susan Quinlan Teddy and Doll show. It's my favorite show to attend. It's every spring in Philadelphia, and this will be the first year that I'm actually going to be selling at that show. So I have a lot of art dolls that I'm going to be making and selling at that show. So again, for the first half of the month, kind of like my $50 and under pieces that generally go into my Etsy shop. And I like that also because they tend to be smaller and they're easier to ship. If you ever consider selling online or something that you're going to ship, it's really nice to have something small that's easy to package, that is unlikely to break. I know when I first started my business, I would make these like spindly sculptures, things that were taller or had, long points to them, whatever it was. Like, for example, I would make these pumpkins that had long curling stems, and trying to ship those, they would break pretty often, and it's just a frustrating situation. So now I've created designs that are a little shorter, a little more stubby and just compact, that when I ship them, I'm not super worried about will they break or not, because they are made out of clay for the most part. So now I'm doing more resin pieces, but a lot of them are clay and handmade, and you don't want them to break. I mean, I have 15 years experience packing now, so I have figured it out how to do it and not have them break. But that's just a tip for you. If you're gonna sell something that you're gonna ship, try to make it compact so that you know that pieces aren't gonna break off. But with the higher dollar shows that are gonna be in person, I can kind of enjoy myself and take more liberties and not worry so much. Okay, so for the second half of the month, I have EHAG. I also have the Susan Quinlan show. I'm also going to be attending Wonderland of Play. I will have a table at that show. So my ball jointed doll that I'm tweaking, I'm fixing up her joints and making her a little, just the design needs to change. So I will have that ready for November. Something that is coming up, I just signed up for, it's called, let me look at my notes. I think it's Darksome Art and Crafts, Darksome Craft Market. It's an online market, which is, I know the organizer is fairly close to Philadelphia, so she's local to me. But that's also an online show that will be February 6th and 7th. I've never been a part of this, but I have watched over the years through like Instagram, and it's just kind of like macabre or gothic style, but the theme is, I think it's like Love You to Death, so it's like Valentine's but gothic. So I will have some items available for that online market as well. So super busy, lots going on, but I'm gonna try to chunk it half the month, lower dollar items, second half of the month, higher dollar items. And anything that I'm working on that's a custom order is going to be in the first half of the month as well. So we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I have a lot happening. It is super busy over here. But yeah, tomorrow I think I'm also going to do a talking video, and it's going to be geared towards the resources that I use and the podcasts that I listen to and books that I've read that might interest you if you also have a small business or a small art business, or even if you're just interested in art as a hobby. These are my helpful resources for you. So we will talk again tomorrow, and I'm going to be doing this every day for the next 21 more days, so through the month. And yeah. All right, well, I will talk to you later. Bye.